I don't know if you've ever seen the sketch Who's on First by Abbott and Costello. I think it's hilarious. And one of the reasons it's so funny is because this one term, who, is being used in different ways. One person is using the word who as a name, and the other is using the term who as an interrogative pronoun, or a pronoun to ask a question. In the end, they're using the same word, but they're speaking it in different ways. They are miscommunicating with each other because they're using the same term to refer to different realities. As I think about our process of becoming one canonical parish, I think it's important to make sure that when we use terms, we're speaking about the same reality, that we're not miscommunicating with each other, and that when we use these terms, we all know what we're talking about and we're all speaking the same language. In particular, when we talk about becoming one canonical parish, two terms that are very important are the term parish and the term church. These two words are often used very differently and to communicate different realities. Sometimes when we use the word parish, we are referring to the church building that we are worshiping in. You may drive up to your church building and tell a friend, "Oh, that's my parish." Or you might refer to the parish as the collection of people that you worship with. These are members of my parish, right? We even use that term church differently. Sometimes when we use the word church, we're talking about the church building that we worship in. Other times we're talking about the whole Catholic Church. All of these terms are fine, but I want to make sure as we talk about this canonical process, when we talk about these legal realities, that we know what these terms mean precisely. So what does canon law say about these terms parish and church? Canon law says that a parish is a certain community of the Christian faithful. So legally, when we talk about parish, we are talking about a community of people. Canon law also says that a parish possesses what's called juridic personality. I know that sounds like a fancy term or a fancy word, but essentially what it means is that a parish is a corporate entity. It is a corporate reality. So a parish is capable of owning property on its own, right? Distinct from all of the people who make up that parish, the parish itself as a corporate reality can own property. So for example, I live at Our Lady of Good Hope Rectory. I don't own that building. Our Lady of Good Hope Parish, the corporate entity, owns that building. So when we talk about a parish, we're talking about a corporate reality. What is a church? In canon law, a church is a sacred building designated for divine worship. So when we talk about a church in canon law, we are talking about the church building itself. Why is it important for us to know all of this and to keep this in mind? When we are talking about becoming one canonical parish, what we are talking about is three distinct corporate realities: Our Lady of Good Hope, St. Henry, and St. Mary of the Assumption. We are talking about those three corporate realities becoming one corporate reality: St. John Paul II Parish. What are we not talking about when we talk about becoming one canonical parish? We're not saying anything at all about the church buildings or the campuses. When we talk about becoming one canonical parish, the church buildings are not being touched at all. The campuses are not being touched. They will remain open and they will continue to operate. This is important to remember so that we don't get confused and don't think that when we become one parish that church buildings are closing. That is not what's happening, and I'm actually going to talk about that more in a future video. For now, it's important just to know that when we use the term parish, we're talking about a corporate reality, and when we use the term church, we're talking about a physical building, the church building itself. I am so excited to continue to share some interesting facts and tidbits about canon law as we move forward in this, and I'm so excited to continue collaborating with you as we all become one canonical parish, to continue this collaboration that we are already doing to serve the people in our parish and to serve the greater community.